Okay, let's try the blues shuffle in the key of G. The nice thing about this is that the two chords that we shuffle on, G and C, are chords that we have already shuffled on before. I always like it when there's a little bit of review, just in a different combination here. In the key of G, I'm going to start on my G chord, so make sure you've got your pointer finger here on the 2nd fret of C, middle is on the 2nd fret of A, and ring finger is in between on the 3rd fret of E. And remember, I have two options for my G chord. Either I'm going to make it as I usually do with my fingers here, take my pinky, and add, for the G6, I'm going to add my pinky to the 4th fret of C. And then if I'm going to use a G7 chord in the midst of my my walking blues here, I'm going to take that pinky and take it up to the 5th fret, and then back down. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to the 7 and back. So again, that's one option. The other, if I don't want to do so much with my pinky, I can bar the G like this. So my pointer finger is on the C, E, and A strings, respectively. Middle is on the 3rd fret of E, and then I'm just using my ring finger to go to that 4th fret of C, and then my pinky for the 7 chord. So it's not working quite so hard, but instead my pointer finger's working a little hard there. So it's up to you which one you'd like to do. The other chord we're going to shuffle on is the C chord. So remember, I've got my C chord here at the 3rd fret of A, and then I'm going to take my pointer finger, add it to the 2nd fret of G. And if I'm going to go up to the C7 there, then I'm going to take my middle and go to the 3rd fret of the G string and back down if I want to. All right. And then the 3rd chord I need for the blues, 12-bar blues in the key of G, of course, is D7, and you can play. I play it with my middle on the G and the ring finger on the E, both 2nd frets, of those chords, strings rather. You can also play it as a bar across the 2nd fret with your middle or ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Either way works. Up to you. So let's try the 12-bar blues in the key of G with a shuffle here. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a different pattern because this is getting ready for us to go to the Hank Williams tune, Move It On Over. And in that song, there's a little bit of a different pattern. Here, I'll show you my chord chart here. There is no quick change, right? He just stays on that G chord all the way across. But we do go to the G7 at the end, so we'll do that. And then on the 2nd line, we actually don't go to the C7. It's a little bit more rock and roll-like, so there aren't as many of those 7 chords in there, or kind of rockabilly maybe you might call it. So I'm going to skip the quick change in line 1, and I'm going to skip the added 7 chord in line 2. Otherwise, everything is as it usually would be, so I'm going to follow that pattern for this. We're not going to add any words, that's coming in the next video. This is just a chance to run through the chords here with the shuffle. So here we go from the top. I'll do it 3 times through. 1, 2, ready, and G. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Up to the 7. Line 2, the C, and we're just shuffling on C. And back to G. And just staying there on the G. No extra 7 there. 3rd line, D7, 2, 3, 4 to C, 2, 3, That's your key of G with the blues shuffle, getting ready to play Move It On Over. Feel free to go back and play through that as many times as you need to. Play it on your own as much as you need to. And when you're ready, you can move on to the song in the next video. Enjoy your practice.